Hey Tenno, welcome back to the channel. Before we jump in, I just want to say this up front. If you're watching the video, please try and keep an open mind. I'm sharing my honest thoughts and frustrations, not because I hate Warframe, but because I genuinely love the game and I want what's best for the game. And right now, I don't think it's at its best, and I know many of you feel the same way. If you disagree with some of my points, that's totally fine. Just be respectful in the comments. We all are Tenno who want what's best for the game. Let's have an actual discussion instead of attacking each other. With that out of the way, today we are doing something a little bit different. No builds, no modding guides, just me being real about the things that have been bothering me lately as an LR6 veteran. I still log in every week, but for only one reason. If you're a veteran or a mid-game player who loves deep modding and meaningful gameplay, stick around. Now then, the first topic, Band-Aid Augment mods. This one really frustrates me. Many Warframes feel weak until you add their special augment. It's not an optional anymore, it feels required. Example A. Gyre. She feels extremely weak without her cathode current. This should have been part of the kit from the beginning, but unfortunately it is an Augment mod. And now I'm gonna ask you this. Why do we still waste mod slots on things that should have been part of the Warframe to begin with? It kills build freedom. Instead of trying to find ideas, I am forced to use the same Augment mod every single time. These augments do not just improve the frame, they fix the problems with the Warframe itself. That is not a good design. Instead, what do I think what should augment mods do? Well, augment mods should be an enhancement, not a replacement, not a quick fix. It should rather enhance the abilities themselves. Next is in-game bosses. It feels very flat. Most bosses are simple. You tank the damage and just keep shooting. There are almost no interesting mechanics or patterns. You can I can bring the most carefully built hybrid DOT weapon and it will still feel weak. The boss often ignores clever builds and just needs raw damage. It doesn't matter how well I mod my weapon, the fight doesn't care. That feels very demotivating. And currently I am using 3 Incarnons, uh, foreshadowing my next topic. But this is gonna be me showcasing that even with a proper build on the burst and prime Incarnon, that it doesn't care. And how does this um, like it doesn't care. This weapon that I'm using, the Ferrous Incarnon, is built for clearing out double cap enemies. But again, it doesn't care. It's a very well built weapon with a good, very good ribbon, but it simply doesn't care. And how does this game, or how does DE make it more difficult? They take away our abilities, and you can just tank the damage. You can use any Warframe. It doesn't matter at that point. Now this is the most for me. There is almost no real in-game content for long-time veterans. I've done everything, almost done everything in the game. I have built hundreds of layouts, I've tried every single synergy. The only reason I log in each week is because of ETA and EDA. Once those are finished, I have no reason to stay. No big chase, no deep content. I don't want free stuff. I don't want free stuff at all. But I do want is content that respects all of the time and effort that veterans have put in. Now on to a more sensitive topic. It's gonna be AoE nuking and the fact that there are way too many Incarnons in the game. No, don't get me wrong, I do not hate AoE. I use it sometimes myself. But the game pushes it too hard, way too hard. Everything dies in half a second. Status effects and DOT barely get time to work. The Zerman and Connons felt special. They felt really special. They had soul. Now almost every weapon becomes another nuke machine. I love hybrid builds. Things like viral heat or slash DOTs, but but they feel less and less rewarding. The game wants fast deletes instead of smart play. That's why I don't really like. You can play with whatever you want. I don't really care what you play with, but this is a me problem. Okay, so there's gonna become there's gonna become a point where YouTubers, other content creators will just say, you know what, just slap on the toilet and you should be good to go. That is the most laziest answer that you can ever give someone. It ignores the fundamentals of the mechanics of the game, DOTs. Yes, up front they might feel kind of weak, but in higher tier content you will soon realize that DOTs are still good, regardless. I know Slash has been nerfed, kind of, with the new update, with when Jade was released last year or so, or the year before that, I think. I'm not sure, but it comes down to people just spamming AoE. And again, as I said, I like AoE myself, but that's not the main core, the main part of Warframe. It's about interesting mechanical aspects of the game where you can essentially mod a specific Warframe or weapon that no one else can or hasn't done before. There are many. Alright, last point for today's video is going to be the unnecessary reworks. Now we keep reworking Warframes that don't really need it. The recent Ivara teaser from the previous or latest dev shot is a good example. Now then, if DE fixed the other problems I've talked about, like making Augment mods the baseline, better bosses, and more veteran content, then many reworks would not be needed. Ivara is really strong. She is absolutely strong. She can do damage cap. She has great synergies and fun playstyles. She doesn't need a full rework. She just needs a better support or for what she really does well. And if I have to be honest with you, I don't see how they can make her even better. Maybe include baseline better stats or whatever the case might be. But for me personally, I don't see Ivara needing a rework at all. Look, I'm not quitting Warframe. I still enjoy many parts of it. But I miss the time when build crafting and smart play mattered more. Here is what I would like to see, would love to see. Make popular augments baseline. Create bosses with real mechanics. Add proper in-game content for veterans. And then do few unnecessary reworks. I say bring back balance between fast and thoughtful gameplay. If you're a veteran feeling the same burnout, tell me in the comments what frustrates you more and why. If you're a new player, don't worry, the game is still fun. Don't let my negativity or my frustrations or whatever you want to call it make you not want to play Warframe. Play it, it's a fun game. It's just us veterans would like to see more death for in the long run. And thank you for watching all the way. I appreciate it. If you like this honest talk, please like and subscribe. I'll be back soon with normal build videos. See you in the next one, Tenno. And take care. Peace.